Hi guys, my name is Steve B. I want to talk to you a little bit today about staying sober for today. And what is today? Today is August 7th, 2026. And it's going to be that all day, guys. So, I'm gonna do my best to have a great August 7th, 2026. This today, so far so good. I had kind of a rough night last night. I didn't sleep that good, but I put the air on downstairs, and I slept in the air. And I don't know, the weather has been just so freaking wicked lately, so hot and humid. It's like a heat wave. But anyway, how you guys doing today? Hope you're doing good on this beautiful day. It is Friday, and it's gonna be that all day. I gotta go to after our meeting. I'm gonna go to. I have a doctor's appointment. They're gonna give me an ultrasound, find out what's going on down there in my belly. Hopefully everything's all right. You know, and I leave it all to God. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and God is there. God is large and in charge. I love that. You ever hear that expression? I love it. Large and in charge. That's my God. That's my Jesus. But anyway, I'm down here waiting for the meeting. The meeting's going to kick off pretty soon. And it's going to be a good one. And after that, I'm going to head over to the hospital, see what happens. Guys, but wow, what a quiet morning. I'm just kind of like hanging out in the shade and looking around, looking here, there, and everywhere, and almost like in a trance state. You know, that's just pretty nice. That's nice to do once in a while. To be, be in a trance type of, meditation type of thing. Just kind of hanging out with all the trees and everything else. you know, it's pretty nice. It's a nice deal. It's a good deal. Um, Yeah, so I skipped my walk today. I was kind of tired, and I had a fast too, so I'm very hungry right now. But I'll get over it. I'll get over it. You know, I'll get something right after they do the ultrasound. And but anyway, yeah, it's beautiful in the shade. In the sun, it's too hot, but it's very comfortable in the shade. So one thing we're gonna do today, we're gonna stay clean and sober. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get through this day without falling off the wagon or anything. I got a good friend right now I don't know if he's drinking or not, but he's got the type of past record to know that I don't feel good when he doesn't show up. He hasn't come to meetings in 3 weeks. Won't answer his phone call. Says he's not gonna. His He says he's gonna just lay on the couch and watch TV all day, every day. Okay, but I wish him the best, and I hope he shows up again. He's a good friend. And I'd hate to lose a good friend like him. You know, we call him Happy Go Lucky because that's how he is. He's happy go lucky, and when he's not, he's down in the dumps really badly. And I don't know. It sounds like bipolar to me, but I can't. I'm not any kind of doctor, so I can't say. But I hope he gets better and decides to get out of bed and become a part of life again. I know when I get like that, I get like that sometimes too, and I can't stay there. I can't stay like that. They say, what do you do when you're having a tough time, man? Move a muscle, change a thought. Move a muscle, change a thought. You know, um, get up and do something. Anything. Do something, do anything. Move a muscle, change a thought. And you don't have to stay. If you're bummed out or whatever, you don't have to stay in that state. You can change it. You have the power to change it. And well, my friend, I called him. I think I called him yesterday. I texted him today. Asked him to please text me back. I said, you're playing a dangerous game, because he's the type of guy that he'll get the gallon, man. He'll put it next to the couch, and he just drinks it and drinks it and drinks it till he passes out. And he comes to, he drinks it and drinks it and drinks it. That's all he does. That's all he does. You can die doing that. But anyway, I hope he's all right. I'll keep him in my prayers. Uh, you know, yeah, I'm feeling kind of lazy today. I want to get that. I want to get some info on what's going on with me. So hopefully the ultrasound will tell me something. Will give me some more knowledge about anything. About anything. I don't know nothing. You know. But yeah, I've been feeling funky lately. It's like, I'm aware of what's going on and stuff, because I'm aware it's summertime and the kids are out of school. And, they're down here, down at the park every day in the summer, because they have summer camp stuff going on. But that's winding down too. Pretty soon they won't even be here anymore. You know, I I don't know. I- I've just been feeling kind of funky, a little funky. And the summer has been extremely, extremely humid. And I would love it if it was about 68 degrees every day, and that'd be beautiful. That'd be just right. Anything warmer than that, forget it. But I can't change the direction of the wind. I could just adjust my sails, and if they need a little adjusting, I can talk to somebody. I can pray to God. That's always my go-to. That's my biggest go-to. And I want to get back to doing that more and more. It says that we should always pray, and I don't. That doesn't mean that you're babbling every minute. It means that communication with God is open all the time. And you're aware that He's there, and you can talk to Him. And when you're not talking to Him, you're thinking of Him. Um, I gotta tell you guys, fantastic, fantastic, this life. And sobriety is the greatest journey I could ever hope for. The book is almost done. I think I put the final touches on it, and it should be out and very shortly. I'm putting it together now, and I'm really psyched about that, because this is a huge um, what do they call it when your bucket list. This is a huge bucket list thing for me. The other bucket list thing is to go on a vacation. And even if I go by myself, I think I'm gonna go. My girlfriend doesn't like to go on vacation, and that's okay. It's okay if she doesn't like to. She doesn't have to. But it doesn't mean that I don't go. I could go. I can go on my own. I think it'll be pretty great. Um, God, I have a good person watching over me. God will be watching over me, making sure I'm safe and sound, and that's a definite thing to make me feel better. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start looking up like possible trip packages or something like that, or maybe even resort. Maybe get into a resort or something like that. That'll be fun. It'll be a fun time. You know, when I was before I came into AA, I couldn't stand being in company with myself. Now I really enjoy company with myself. I enjoy being alone, and I don't have to, I could be alone but not lonely. Um, it's all up to me. I don't have to be alone. I could be with people if I want, and if I don't want to, I don't have to. But anyway, it's all good. What are you guys gonna do today or this weekend? Anything good? You know, I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably go out to eat and go to the movies or something, or both. They're both good. Anyway, guys, I'm glad you checked in with me today. And let me share a little of what's going on with me, with you. And God bless you all. Love you.